Okay, so I'm gonna ask both of you a question, an honest question.
Okay.
Just don't ask me anything about eating people.
Oh yeah, America's pastime, cannibalism. That's what we're greatly known for. Great. But anyhow, I was...
Resisting the urge to make a meat pie joke, but go ahead.
So, to give you an idea, I keep seeing these damn ads on Tumblr for this game or something. Some Walking Dead game or something like that. Something generic as hell that some kid looks like he created in tech ed class, I'll bet.
I know, with as many as they put out there, these must not be hard or cost much money to make.
Who's walking with the dead? They'll eat you. And who crushes candy?
Pedophiles, that's who. But anyway, it has this picture of this guy, and it looks like he's somewhere out in the woods, and he has this starved-looking girl, and I've seen this goddamn pop-up at least 100 times by now on Tumblr, and it tries to interest the morbid curious to download it by having something written on it like, you have 1 meal left. Do you feed the child or yourself? Download it and make your choice now, whether to feel good about yourself or feel like a bastard, pretty
I
much.
thought you liked stuff like that, those games.
Well, I'm not a bastard. Well, not on a social media site. I mean, if I'm on a blog site or a social site, I'm coming to the goddamn social site to be social, not play a game that gives me strange addiction and gives me a choice of eating rotten shit or starving a poor shoeless child I've never met before.
Can I just eat her and be done with it?
No.
That's your problem. You eat too much. Your blood type is pretty much Nutella at this point. Down, beast.
Yes, down, boy, down. No eating little girls in your future. But my question is, why do people join someone else's atmosphere, their space, their chakra, or a social site, and then they play these advertised games, or just get on their phone in general, or they play these games like they're the best thing since goddamn Pornhub or Netflix, even though Pornhub is pretty nasty and can't really be up there. But some people get on strictly for the games now, not even to speak with a person. It's actually one reason I left Facebook.
I think for the most part, there's two sides of the coin there. I can understand if you're at a party and it's absolutely dead. No one's talking to you, regardless of your fruitless efforts to make contact with them. And
the energy just isn't right sometimes. The party element isn't there, and you have no wine on top of that. What the hell is your problem? I'm gonna fucking smack you.
Yeah, something like that. And yes, as you said, the element of socializing just isn't there. But me, I'd rather just leave instead of doing that. I don't want to be on my phone and I'm around people. If I'm choosing my phone over interacting with people and they are right in front of me, then something's off. Then I shouldn't.
Then something's wrong. Hell yes. I'd rather leave too, exactly. Unless you're the one poor guy who got a ride from the one fat girl that shows up with an attitude problem, and she's got the starving best friend who stuffs pizza and chicken wings from the party in her damn book bag to take home to the asshole boyfriend. Then in that case, you can't just leave. You're pretty much stuck. I get that.
Speaking out of experience again, madam.
I don't go to parties. They always end in bloodshed.
Because you can't control your damn appetite. We're trying to get you help for that, remember?
It isn't working.
Now, if we're talking, I'm jumping on a site to speak with a friend of mine instead of using magic. Then I'm getting on to chat with that friend. The games are at my detriment. It hinders my reason for getting on in the first place. It's distracting.
Exactly, but also, I guess I gotta cut some slack here, because I know these things have very puissant influence. And they can be more addictive than crack once you start playing them. And I also know sites like Facebook and Twitter, all that jazz. They know people will get bored of it. And they will move on to something else. I mean, look what happened to Facebook, MySpace. They stripped features, and they hardly innovated past music. People grew bored because there wasn't a variety of activities for everyone. You can go anywhere and listen to music. What would be so special about Facebook at that time? You know, they didn't innovate past that, so people got bored and they moved on.
So add the games to keep people addicted and using the site more. Addiction is the key to their longevity.
Of course, much like the FDA and all the other crooked ass licks in nice suits who run the country, addiction and human ailments is big money, Shug.
Man Eater Rumble, a new Facebook game.
Man-eater what?
You know what's sad? Someone is going to market that. Someone is going to hear this and market it.
Man-eater rumble. I just came up with it.
The last thing people are going to want to play is an online game created by a weird creature that looks like he spawned somewhere in Africa and he scares the shit out of the toilet, Baako.
Give me a shot here. You don't even know what it's about.
Okay, what is it? Please tell me. Give me a rundown. What could it possibly be about? Destructively bum-rushing my topic, but go on.
I'm sure this is quite charming.
Okay, so what you do is you pick a monster. All of them have muscles and bad attitudes, and they're looking to eat and beat the pants off someone.
You could just go to a biker bar if you want to see that.
Or a small penis football party with the one guy with his cock in a sock.
What?
Yeah, that asshole.
So you pick a beast, and your beast starts out with low blood, and he needs food, and you go out into the night.
Like OJ. Okay.
You have to eat as many dumb rich humans possible to level up and gain strength. Now, you're not the only monster out there. There are tons of ogre bastards looking to eat as well. So you walk up to a human and check their carb levels first.
Of course, all man-eating monsters don't want high cholesterol and diabetes. Go ahead.
Yes, carb. You both are after the same human. So you go, back off, lizard skin. This is my dinner. And he'll go, I was after her first. And then you have two choices. Wuss out and let him have the dumb human, or I'm gonna beat the pants off you.
Someone's stealing your idea right now.
You've been smoking Chico sticks again, I can see, and you've been eating bad flowers.
So if you beat his pants off, you get the human and the points. And you can use those points to buy things for your beast.
Most husbands do that already.
Sure.
It's a blockbuster, come on. What's better than going out in the night, eating humans, and punching the pants off a big stinky green jerk who wants to rob you of your favorite flavored human?
Me finally getting laid again after 6 months? That would be nice.
Wow, you should just let Baako eat you right now.
And you're fired, bitch. Get out of my
You're
atmosphere.
drier than grandma. Ha 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 ha.